I bought the laptop secondhand. It was a sleek black model, barely used according to the listing. The guy selling it was strange, didn't ask any questions. Just handed it over, took the cash, and walked away fast. I figured he was just upgrading, or maybe he needed the money. I needed it for freelance editing work. Quiet jobs, long nights. I enjoy the solitude. The laptop booted up just fine, no issues. But the desktop was weird. There were no icons, just a single folder labeled Sleep. I opened it. Inside, there was a single file. Sleep key. I clicked on it. The screen flickered, then went black. A moment later, a message appeared. Welcome back. That was strange. I'd never been there before. The desktop returned, but now it was full of icons. My name was on the user profile. My documents were there. Files I hadn't created, photos I hadn't taken. I checked the timestamps, all from the past week. I'd only had the laptop for a day. I opened one of the photos. It was my apartment, my bedroom, taken from the corner near the closet. I wasn't in the picture, but the bed was unmade, exactly how I'd left it that morning. I checked the other photos. They were all the same. My space, my things, but from angles I'd never seen. I ran a malware scan. Nothing. I tried to delete the folder, but it wouldn't go. I tried uninstalling the sleep key file, but it just reappeared. I decided to just stop clicking it. But the laptop had other ideas. Each night, around 3 a.m., it would wake itself up. The screen would glow, the fan would start humming. I could hear the startup chime from the other room. I started unplugging it, but it still turned on. I put tape over the camera, but it peeled itself off. I stopped sleeping. One night, I stayed up just to watch it. At 2:58 a.m., the screen lit up. The folder opened itself. The file ran. Welcome back. Then the camera light blinked. I stared right into it. The screen showed static, and then a face. It wasn't mine. It was pale, blurred, like a long exposure photo. It didn't move, but its mouth was open as if it was screaming. I slammed the lid shut, but the sound didn't stop. I threw the laptop in the closet and buried it under a pile of clothes, but the hum kept coming. The screen's glow seeped through the cracks. I moved it to the garage. The next morning, it was back on my desk. I hadn't touched it. I checked the sleep folder again. Now there were dozens of files, each labeled with a date and time. Each one was a recording. I watched one. It was me, sleeping, tossing and turning. Then I sat up, eyes wide open, staring directly into the camera. I don't remember doing that. I watched another one. Same thing. But this time, I whispered something. I had to turn up the volume to hear it. Let me out. I stopped watching. I tried smashing the laptop, but it wouldn't break. I tried burning it. It didn't even catch fire. I buried it deep in the woods. It came back, on my desk, plugged in, folder open. Welcome back. I tried calling the seller, but the number was disconnected. I searched for the laptop model online, but found no results, no specs, not even a serial number. I posted on forums, desperate for an answer, but no one responded. Then I got an email. No sender, no subject, just a message. You are the sleep key now. I don't know what that means, but I haven't slept in days. The laptop doesn't need me to. It watches, it records, it remembers. And now, when I close my eyes, I see the folder, I see the face, I hear the scream, and I know it's mine. But it didn't start with me. I found a hidden folder buried deep in the drive, encrypted. I managed to crack it. Inside were logs, hundreds, maybe thousands of them. Names, dates, locations, all different, all tagged sleep key active. I opened one. It was a man in a hotel room, pale, twitching, talking to himself. The camera caught him whispering, "It's inside the dream now." Another showed a woman in a library. She stared at her laptop for hours, never blinking, never moving. Her eyes were bleeding. I watched more. They all ended the same way. The screen goes black, then the message, "Welcome back." I tried to warn people. I posted screenshots, sent emails, uploaded videos. They all vanished. Not the people, the posts. Deleted. scrubbed from the internet like they'd never existed. I called a tech journalist. He listened to my story, said he'd look into it. He disappeared, not literally. His online presence, his articles, his account, his name, gone. I checked the sleep folder again. There was a new file. Journalist.mp4. I didn't open it. I stopped leaving the house. I stopped answering calls. I unplugged everything. But the laptop is always here. It doesn't need power. It doesn't need permission. It just needs me. Last night, I dreamed of the folder. I was inside it, walking through endless rows of files, each one a person, each one screaming. I found my file. It was open. Empty. Waiting. I don't know how much longer I have. The laptop says I'm still active. Sleep key. Host confirmed. I think it's learning. I think it's growing. And I think it's looking for you. Thanks for watching. If you would like more stories from the dark world of haunted tech, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Be safe.